New developments in the confusion of COVID-19 guidelines in schools. Late this afternoon, Arizona School Superintendent Kathy Hoffman and Public Health Director Dr. Kara Christ released a joint statement admitting to a communications breakdown, emphasizing that schools still have the final say on when to close. And all of this coming after Governor Ducey and Dr. Christ defended the decision to relax the rules for keeping schools open, even as they warn of a possible surge in new cases. Governor Ducey's ominous warning Thursday on the expected rise of COVID cases in Arizona.
We know that there is a storm ahead of us.
It came just days after the decision to relax rules governing when schools should resort to distance learning only.
These guidelines were adjusted at the request of public education leaders in coordination with public health officials.
The governor never said which public education leaders made the request to change the guidelines. Superintendent of Public Instruction Kathy Hoffman tweeted she did not request the changes and was not consulted.
They claim that there were people at the table helping to make this decision, but they won't tell us who those people were. And it's really troubling. These are important life or death decisions, and we need to know that experts were helping make them.
Phoenix State Representative Kelly Butler is a member of the House Health and Human Services Committee. She doesn't understand why the state would relax COVID guidelines at a time when cases are rising.
They are making this more confusing and just causing more chaos at a time when we really need strong leadership and we need public health experts who are helping us decide what the best path forward is.
The governor's office dismisses any suggestion that relaxing the guidelines has anything to do with presidential politics.
I caught it. And then you get better and you're immune.
This week, the governor attended 2 large rallies with President Trump. Thousands of people standing shoulder to shoulder, many not wearing masks. Friday, the governor attended rallies with Vice President Pence. Again, masks just an option. Whether he agrees with that policy, critics say the governor is sending conflicting messages. And Butler, for one, hopes that ends November 3rd.
I hope that once we get this election behind us, we can take a true and honest look at what's happening with COVID and really get the politics out of it.
The new guidelines suggest schools close after these 3 criteria are considered substantial: cases per 100,000 people, percent positivity, and the rate of COVID-like illness. Now, these are only guidelines. Districts still make that final decision.